Hello class, this is the second part of the tutorial. I'm going to explain you how to set the user interface using the layout elements. First off, we're going to expand the form so we have some extra room for working on this. From the toolbox, we're going to use select table layout panel, and this is a space that where we can set the different control elements. They're going to use the available space, but as you can see we need more of these different cells for setting up correctly the control the elements of the form. For doing that, we can select this little button and add more arrows, more, in this case, columns. As you can see, now we have more columns and we can move them. You can set what you're going to need and use directly from this window dialog, but I think that's not the best approach. It's kind of difficult to do it that way. I prefer to do it manually using the mouse. Just move things accordingly to what I'm going to need. I'm going to do it the following way. If you want to add a column, go to column and go to add. That's going to place it in the last column. If you do the same, but you select insert, it's going to add it in the last position. Now I'm going to do the same for the rows, but in this case I'm doing that for setting the margins of my form. Now I have two margins. Now I'm going to place a combo box here. I'm going to add another row, insert. I'm going to set that in the best way later. I can get rid of one of these rows. Now I have more space. Now for every individual element I can dock them to the parent control. In the case of this layout table, for doing that I go to properties, I select one of the actual properties, which is let me see, is dock, and I'm going to set it to fill. That's going to expand it to occupy all the available space. And I'm going to do the same with the data grid view. You can do it from here. That's going to expand it. For the combo box element, what I can do is use the anchor element and anchor it to the bottom and to the right. That's going to expand it all the way. Maybe I don't want it that way. Let's say I get rid of the right anchor and I set the the row where the combo box is. I set it to auto size. That is going to adjust it to the actual size of the combo box. Now we're going to run it, and yes, you can see it looks pretty good. Now we can do the same with the different columns. For doing that, we go to the data grid view and we edit columns. We have different options to all of them. For the size, we need to, let me see, it was somewhere here, it was here, auto size mode. We have different options, but we can just, for this case, select field. You can play with the different values and see what they do, and also you can use these absolute values. Also, if you want to make some formatting to the way the information is displayed, you can do it here. Let's see, you have dates or currency, you can do it, change them from there. And that's it.